So here's a sentence I never thought I would say in 2023. I ordered this pizza from the Nintendo Wii, a console that is almost 17 years old. Is it the easiest way to order a pizza? Well, no, but when has this channel ever been known for doing things the easy way? Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. You know, we've done a decent amount of Wii modding stuff on the channel recently, but what I'm going to show you today originally didn't require any of that, because this was an official service made available by Nintendo in the Wii shop. It's called the Demae channel, and if you've never heard of it, it's probably because you didn't live in Japan back in 2009 when it was released. That's right, this is yet another case of Nintendo giving cool stuff to their home country, which is understandable. I mean, this was done in partnership with a Japanese delivery company called Demae, which is where the logo and name of the channel come from. In English, it translates to delivery channel, and it was pretty simple to use. You would select what type of food you wanted to order, or use this roulette button to have the channel decide for you, and then just pick the restaurant you wanted to order from and the menu items you wanted to get. After you ordered, you'd receive a confirmation, which is also sent to the Wii message board. And none of your payment info was processed through this channel. You had to pay your delivery driver when your food arrived. So if you were planning on paying with Wii points, well, you're out of luck. The Demae channel and its lesser-known Wii U counterpart functioned until March of 2017 when Nintendo took the service offline, but that doesn't mean it's gone forever, because thanks to the work of the developers behind WiiLink 24, a Wii revival project, this channel, along with some of the other Japan-exclusive ones, can be used once again, and you don't even need to have a Japanese Wii. And although it's not as easy as just typing a delivery address into an app on your phone, it really isn't all that difficult. So here's how you do it. First, you need to have the Homebrew channel installed on your Wii. If you haven't done that, head on over to this link and follow the steps. You'll also need a Discord account to join the WiiLink 24 server, an SD card formatted as FAT32, and a Windows, Mac, or Linux-based computer. On your computer, head on over to WiiLink24.com and click on the Install button. Select whatever operating system you're running and download the application. Before you launch it, insert your SD card into your computer, and make sure that the application recognizes it. If it doesn't, press M to manually specify the path. Then press 1 to begin. Here you can choose to get the original Japanese language version of the channels or the English translation. But note that if you actually want to order real food, you'll need the English version, so that's what I'm going to get. Next, you'll choose which version of the food channel you want. If you live in the US or Canada, you'll only be able to order from Domino's as of now, so hit 2. If you're in any of these countries, you can use the food channel with Deliveroo, giving you more ordering options, so select 3. This does require some additional prep work though, as you'll need to download the Deliveroo setup app from WiiLink's site to link with your Deliveroo account. And yes, sorry to anybody living in Japan, but this revival service isn't available there. But there is this fake ordering version of the channel if you want to mess around with the interface. Next, select your region for the Nintendo and Forecast channels, and then choose if you're using a regular Wii/emulator or the Wii U's VWii. Then verify once more that the app has your SD card path correct, and let it do its thing. Once it's finished, hit 3 to quit, eject your SD card, and put it into your Wii. When you open up the Homebrew channel, you should now see WiiMod Lite in the list of apps if you didn't already have it installed. Open it up, go to WAD Manager, and choose the SD card as the source. Then a list of WAD files will show up. To order food, all you need are the food channel and WiiLink SPD WADs, but I'm going to install all of them as WiiLink 24 does revive some additional services too. Use the D-pad on your Wii remote to move the cursor around and press the plus button to mark the desired WADs for installation. Then hit A to install them. After it's done, press the home button to return to the Homebrew channel, and then open up the Get Console ID app and write down what your console ID is. This is needed to be sent in the Discord server to allow the channel to work with your console. So join the Discord server and go through the onboarding process, making sure to select Demae channel Real Ordering for the first question. You can select the additional options too if you like. Then find the Domino's chat channel, click complete and agree to the server rules, and type /Domino's followed by your console ID. If it worked, you'll receive a message from the bot telling you you're good to go. Then just hop back over to your Wii and open the food channel. After you get through the welcome prompts and agree to the terms of use, the channel will display an address card with placeholder info. Click No and you'll be taken to the address information screen. All you have to do is fill out the necessary info and click Done. Then click Demae to be taken back to the food channel. It'll then ask you to confirm your info again, so double check to make sure it's right. It's worth noting that the state abbreviation for Texas will always appear at the beginning of the second line, as this is a placeholder, but the zip code, city, and street address should match what you've entered in on the previous screen. And now comes the fun part. Click Order and you'll be prompted to select your area of residence. First choose your country, then state, then city. If you live in a small town, there's a good chance it won't show up here, so just click on any of the cities listed, as it doesn't actually matter. If you did everything correctly, you'll see a single pizza category on the next screen. Click it and it will display a listing of Domino's locations closest to your address, with the estimated amount of time it will take for delivery. Select the one you want, click See Menu, and just like that, you're browsing the entire Domino's menu on your Wii. So just go through and pick whatever you're in the mood for. I went with a medium build-your-own pizza with pepperoni and mushrooms. You'll have to choose your sauce as well, and if you want the correct option, don't pick the first one or else you'll end up with honey barbecue. Oh, and it's worth noting that the price will show up in Japanese yen, but it's really in whatever your local currency is. Otherwise, I'd order like way too many of these. Anyways, once you have what you want, hit Add to Basket. There is an additional $5 delivery charge that isn't itemized here, so that's why the total is what it is. When you hit Next, you'll be able to confirm your order before submitting it. Just like the original channel, your payment information is not processed through here, so you won't have to enter any of that, but you will need cash to pay and tip the driver when they arrive. And now, for the moment of truth. We got it, people. I mean, well, you already knew that, but it's still nuts to me that this actually worked. And if you're wondering, the food channel does keep a record of your deliveries, and it will even pop a letter on your Wii message board, just like it did back in 2009. That way, you'll always have proof that you've successfully ordered pizza from the Nintendo Wii. So that's how you do it, and that's me going through the process. All I have to say is, go try this out if you have a Wii. I know it takes a little while to set up, but it's just awesome that there's enough interest in this for people to actually spend the time to revive the service and make it usable today. So, huge thanks to the WiiLink developers, and huge thanks to all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this one, be sure to give it a thumbs up and get subscribed, and as always, I will see you all in the next video.